And he's moving in between his legs.
This is your money?
Yes, I heard him crumble it up. All that's being recorded, right? That's my money.
I just want to apologize to everyone and say, man, I'm sorry.
Police officers are meant to enforce the law, but it's shocking how often they end up breaking it themselves. Today, we're diving into a rare case where a corrupt cop got caught red-handed stealing and was humiliated in front of his fellow officers. On March 14th, 2024, Officer Henry Chapman was called in to back up a fellow officer during a routine traffic stop. The officer had pulled over an SUV for speeding, driven by Moncra Moon. Little did he know, this traffic stop was about to uncover something far more serious than just a speeding ticket.
Good. Hey, I clocked in at 68, okay? That's why I'm stopping you. Yeah, do you have your lights on you? Alright, just give me a moment, alright? Hey man, come step out here real quick, I'm gonna show you something.
Sir, come on, step back here. Go ahead and face that car. Touch your phone on the top of it.
What am I doing?
You're being arrested.
Too. That's why I'm having you out. Okay?
You are under arrest at this time. You have a warrant out for your arrest.
The 29-year-old suspect was informed that he had an outstanding federal warrant, prompting the officers to move in and arrest him. But when they discovered he was carrying around $8,000 in cash, things quickly took a turn, leading to a major complication.
I'm going to give you, I'm going to show you the LiDAR too, where I clocked you at 68. That's not really the biggest concern here, okay? But I'm going to show you the warrant once I get you secure, okay? Is there anything you want to bring with you down there to Mecklenburg County Jail?
I'm saying, can I understand what am I being detained for?
Right here in the plug here.
Step to you right just a little bit. Okay. Let me get this step out your way first.
All right, can I get my, can you get my phone?
Yes, I'll go for it.
Moncra requested that the officer hand the money over to the passenger in the SUV, but the cop insisted that the cash remain with the suspect. He then placed the money in an envelope as they transported Moncra to the police station.
I'm going to roll the window down and tell you what you're in here for. Put your stuff right here.
And my phone's right here too on top of the phone. But what am I in for then?
So, I don't know what if you've had a history with them or not, but you got a U.S. Marshal if you want.
I get guys. No, that's going with you. That's going to be with you. We're not giving that to anybody else. We got that off you, so it's staying with you. So you know we didn't take none, and none's going to be missing. All right, but I want to. No, we are taking that. That's staying with you. That's the rule.
And you gave me
So
some of it
because it come off of you. Every bit of it's going with you. Does that make sense? That's accountability. Because when it comes to stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So
Just hang tight for a second. They're going to double check it.
Officer Chapman refused to hand over the money to Moncra's friend, citing policy as the reason. But as it turned out, he had a much darker plan in mind. Moments later, Moncra was brought to the police station, and that's when the real drama unfolded.
in the bag for you, okay? Yeah, here. Here you go.
I got you.
Yeah, she's counting it right now.
You're gonna watch me, okay?
I heard the early band get shot.
Hold on. Check it out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to question you or anything.
Let me count it first.
No, can you look in between his legs real quick? I think he just put some of my money in between his legs. Okay.
How much money did you have on you?
As a female officer began counting the money in front of him, Moncray became insistent that Officer Chapman had stolen some of it. His suspicion arose because he distinctly heard the rubber band snap, and there was no reason for the officer to have tampered with it.
You just check him between his
Sir,
legs.
listen to me.
He's moving and everything. Look, he's moving.
Sir, listen to me. Tell me how much cash you had on you. What was the amount?
I just want to see. I'm not gonna lie. Can you check? I'm not going nowhere. Can you check your fellow officer for me, please?
Yeah. Huh?
Hell no. He just touched me. I heard the rubber band pop. He told me, oh, I had to look. And he's moving. He's moving between his legs.
Sir, stand right here.
I'm gonna stand right here, but can y'all please check y'all fellow officer? Please. What's going on? Look, he's moving his arm right now.
How much cash did you have on you?
Can you check your
Yeah, I
hands?
didn't.
Can you check your people's? Because he's touching.
Tell me what's the total amount?
The nervous look on Officer Chapman's face suggested that he had done something seriously wrong. Meanwhile, the female officer avoided even making eye contact with him, and that's when another officer stepped in. Moncray was certain that his money had been stolen and relentlessly stuck to his claim.
Look at his hand. He's tucking money. He's tucking money right in his right hand.
Tell me how much money you
He's
had on
tucking
you.
money. He's tucking my money. That's a problem. Can y'all check him?
Listen to me. What was your total
And
cash?
he's telling her, no, don't check me.
Listen.
Look at him moving. He's moving. Oh my God. Y'all not gonna check him?
Listen.
Look
Chill
at
out.
him.
Listen. Tell me.
I've been cooperating
Let me tell
with
you
you guys the whole time. I'm not gonna lie. He
I'm
just
not
touching
gonna
my
allow
money.
anybody to take your money.
Look at him. He's moving.
But look at me.
Look at
Look at me. If someone takes your money, it will be a big problem. All right. No one's gonna take your money. I can see his hand. I can see exactly what he's doing. No one's gonna take your money. She's gonna count your money. There's
I just
more money.
watched him touch my money. And you
There's
guys
more
didn't
money
even
in
check
here.
it.
You're saying that there's more money in here?
But what I'm saying is
Let me
that
ask you a question. Answer my question. Are you saying that there's more money in here?
what I'm saying is he just touched my money and went through 3 different floor compartments, and I seen him put it in between his legs. I heard my rubber band.
Moncray's accusation was grave, and if he couldn't back it up, he'd be in serious trouble. The other officer instructed Chapman to step out of his vehicle so they could investigate the matter more closely.
I'm saying, but he already moved and did a lot of different stuff.
Okay, come sit over here.
But y'all already let him move. Like, there's no way. Like, watch. That's crazy. I can't believe y'all just did me like that.
How much cash do you have on you total so I can count it out and we can verify if it needs missing? That's what I'm asking you.
We
You
can
know,
hear this
you
right
know what the
now.
total amount was?
Man, I honestly don't. The money was for bills. My wife gave it to me. The one that she tried to give me. I tried to give her the money. He said, don't give it to her.
Okay.
Because I went to Wendy's. I got a Wendy's
Okay.
receipt right.
But do you know how much cash you had on you so I can count it out so we can verify the total? Do you know approximately how much you had on you?
I just grabbed it from the seat to give to her.
That's not what you just told me either, boss.
I did. That's what I did. And I handed her the.
I'm not gonna lie, boss.
Envelope that I
Have I gave you any problems?
No,
You got
sir,
me
you have
in your
not.
car? That's all I wanted to ask, sir. I just don't understand why y'all couldn't. Like, I'm not going. I sit on my face. I'm not going nowhere. I just wanted
I'm
to.
asking you what your total was so we can count it out. You can watch me count
I'm
it out.
not sure. I'm
and we
distraught.
can
It's a
verify.
lot. It's a lot going on.
Moncray was unsure of the exact amount of money he had, but despite being pressed by 3 officers, he remained steadfast in his complaint, repeatedly citing the sound of the rubber band snapping as evidence.
That just doesn't make sense to the point where, like, I just watched him. Me and you both watched him move his hands. I watched him tear up. I watched him look at you and tell him, like, look at you until you know you're not about to. I just watched him do way too much when I haven't been nothing but nice and compliant to you guys. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to go along with you guys' protocols and everything. All I've done was ask questions so I know how, like, to make sure I'm safe and my family can find me and stuff. And it's like, I
and
know.
that's why I was asking you what your total was so we can sit here and count it out.
But
and
they
we can
would've-
verify that it's correct.
But did you not see me walk over here?
I did see that, sir, but at the end of the
Trying to
day,
remediate this?
none of you guys' body cams is on. Like I know,
Mine is on right now.
but I know for a fact what I seen and what I heard. And then when I asked him why was he like popping the rubber band on the money, he said I was just making sure something, but there's no need to make sure. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's my property. You feel what I'm saying? And I know for a fact the money was touched, but it's a million compartments.
Yes, I did touch it. when I grabbed it out of the seat.
I understand, so I don't want to argue with you, Mr. Chapman. I just know what
No,
I know.
sir.
Officer Chapman glanced under the pump, clearly perplexed. His lack of confidence was palpable, making it evident that he had probably made a serious error. To complicate things further, Moncray refused to let the issue drop.
But if
You
you
know what
guys
I'm
would have
saying?
stopped him
If
within
you
the whole,
tell me
if you
how
guys
much
would
it
have,
was now, I can count it and we can verify if it's missing. Okay?
I understand what you're saying, ma'am, and I appreciate everything. But I feel like you guys don't understand what I'm saying. But it's okay, I'm not tripping. You can count it out. I just, like, you counting it out right now would just let me know exactly how much you took. But I'm not tripping anything. I'm not trying to cause any problems or any Miss Casperson. Miss Casperson. I'm not trying to cause any problems. I just know what I know, you know what I'm saying? I know, I heard the rubber band pop. I seen him fiddling. He did not just keep his hands up the whole time. Like no, I didn't. He didn't open the door and say, you can search me. Look, you know what I'm saying? I heard my money. I'm a very great businessman. I just paid bills a couple days ago, you know what I'm saying? I just know for a fact that he touched my money. And then he was adamant about not giving my money to my wife or the cameraman that was with me, you know what I'm saying? He was just like, no, you're gonna keep your money on me, which wasn't a problem.
The female officer chose to count the money and secure it in an envelope for evidence. It seemed like the situation was calming down, but something shocking was about to unfold.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
7,000.
20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. 7, 190.
It's around like 13, 14.
Okay, so we have it documented that you're saying that, okay?
Is that the rubber band now?
Yeah. You see me putting it all in here.
I appreciate you,
Wanted to count it out in front of you so you can see how much is in there, because when we turn this over to the sheriff's office, it's then going to go to Marshall's, that's going to go to the next sheriff's office. So this is us verifying that we're putting all of your money in here.
Can you write my name on there also?
Just when it seemed like everything was settled, Moncray once again accused the officer of stealing his money, sticking firmly to his claim.
It's on him.
Look,
like,
sir.
It would be in big. No, I don't.
Look, I'm gonna show you right here. Look at me. Look at me.
All of you guys probably have kids out there. You know what I'm saying?
Look.
So look, this is all I want to explain to you guys. Most of the time, when somebody know they didn't, like when somebody knows for a fact they didn't do anything, they're not finna just, you feel what I'm saying, like let you search them. And I don't have kids, you feel what I'm saying? But I know how that goes because my mom did foster care. So I'm like up to par with all of that. And on top of that, if I didn't do anything, like how me and you've been talking the whole time,
Yes,
just
sir.
like how me and you was talking the whole time, if I didn't do anything, I have nothing that I'm worried about, you feel what I'm saying? There would be no reason for him to show me his pockets and stuff. Like I know for a fact.
No, I want you to feel
comfortable. I would have
Yes,
felt,
yes, sir.
I would have felt comfortable if your colleagues would have searched you at the exact time where I knew where the money was, because I seen you kept going in between your legs, and then every time everybody put all of the attention on me, you kept moving. I don't know if it's in your door, I don't know where it's at, but just like look.
Officer Chapman opened his pockets to show they were empty, but Moncray insisted that the money had been hidden somewhere in the car. The other officer then permitted a search, and what happened next was deeply embarrassing for the arresting officer.
Come here. Come here.
Do you mind if I move?
Come,
Yeah,
yeah, but
you guys
come here.
talk
I'm not tell you.
I want you to hold me though, so you know that.
Okay. Do you see anything?
No, yeah, no cap. I'm not even gonna touch it. It's blue hundreds right here. It's all the blue hundreds are right there behind that receipt. Thank you. All that's my money. He didn't have that.
This is your money?
Yes, I heard him crumble it up. Thank you. Thank you. All that's
That
been
ain't my
recorded,
money.
right? That's my money. That's my money right there.
Sir, you've been watching me that whole time.
I
Right there.
seen you take it. I seen you crumble
Sir,
it up. Just
that
count
is
it.
not
If
me.
I'm right, it's gonna be around $1,000 if I'm right. And like I told you, I just went to Wendy's. I seen you steal. Thank
No,
you.
sir.
If you don't mind, I just want to sit down so y'all don't try to say I'm resistant. I don't want to do nothing. All I know for a fact is I know what I know and I seen it. I just wanted you guys to trust me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was just acting a little irate, but I'm perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to expose you.
That is not me, bud.
Brother, I just seen you steal my money. It was no reason for me to pop my rubber band, brother. It was no reason for me to pop my rubber band off my money.
It was a humiliating moment for Officer Chapman as he was exposed in front of his colleagues. Despite the evidence, the corrupt cop still tried to cover up his actions with lies about the money. Moncray had made his case and was visibly furious with the officer.
I heard it. Me and you just spoke about it. You heard him agree to it. When I first got it, I said, I heard you did rubber band. You said, oh, I had to do something. It's okay. It's okay. I know. I just witnessed here today. Mr. Chapman went in my money. He separated my money. He was trying to steal it, and I caught him. He put it in between his legs, and as his colleagues approached me, he worked it towards the door. He tried to make it seem like I was lying. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in full custody of these officers. I'm being detained. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want any problems. I'm not armed. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just pulled over for a traffic stop. He just tried to steal some of my money.
Okay, we're hearing you, but there's no need to say all of
No,
that.
I was just looking at the camera. No, I just know how it goes. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to cause.
My camera's on the entire
Yes, ma'am.
time. All right,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
let's take it down a notch.
Yes, ma'am. I apologize. I'm
We're
so
good
sorry.
here,
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
Despite encountering such blatant police dishonesty, Moncray chose to apologize and didn't make a scene. Meanwhile, Officer Chapman had completely lost his credibility, and even his fellow officers were appalled by his actions.
You his sergeant.
Yes, he is my sergeant.
You know, sir, I have 20/20 and I can read. I remember when you called him out, I could tell you everything he said to you. Perfect timing. This was perfect. Perfect that you called me out this time because you didn't know the protocol to how a federal warrant was supposed to be taken care of. Correct and incorrect?
That's correct. That's the reason why I called him out to
But
ask.
you just separate. Whoa, so what was the purpose of you separating my money while you gave her money, while you just watched her count my money out in full? Because you just wasted you wasted the evidence for it. Because now she has to rewrite a totally different number. So if I would have agreed to the number that I didn't know when she asked me, then I would have been like ridiculed or foreseen as a liar or something. That's why I didn't answer your question, ma'am, because I said that I had just went to Wendy's. I believe that's my receipt. I only ordered a 10-piece nugget and I ordered like a fry and something to drink, so I didn't know the actual amount of the money. All I know is when my girlfriend got off work at 5 o'clock, I was supposed to give her that money for the rest of the bills, and she was going to get her car back. I was in a car wreck this week. That's why I wasn't in my own car, man. That was my girlfriend's car, Diamond Alexander. That's why when you initially pulled me over, and y'all probably have my phones, you can see the call record. I called her at like 4 or something to let her know, babe, I'm being pulled over in your car. In my eyes, I thought it was gonna be for the T-tag, temporary tag thing, the sticker, but like
It was initially just for your speed, I promise you that.
No, I apologize, sir. I apologize. I'm just trying to do what I gotta do.
Moncray was determined that action needed to be taken against the dishonest officer. The other officer assured him that the matter would be treated seriously and took down Moncray's information to keep him updated. At that moment, the female officer began escorting Moncray to jail.
You guys were like analyzing the situation because like if it wasn't said like this or seen like this or foreseen like this, nobody would have believed me. You feel what I'm saying? I just wanted you guys to believe me, and I'm sorry if I seemed irate or
There's another $1 in your pocket.
I'm sorry if I seemed like I was doing too much. I just wanted you guys to believe me without me having to do anything like to show you guys, you feel what I'm saying, like try to grab him or try to like reach in his car and grab the money while I heard it. You feel what I'm saying? And I know it was a lot going on. Yes, ma'am.
I knew there was something.
I do know like y'all be like,
Yeah, they'll do that again at the at intake.
yes, ma'am.
Captain, his ID is on the dashboard up there.
Okay.
Do you mind putting it in my evidence file? Can I get like y'all names wrote down?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Moments later, Officer Chapman was brought into the police station where he would face questioning about the incident. Before that could begin, however, they confiscated his gun.
So like this is what's going to happen, all right? We have people coming in. Obviously, they have to talk to you, all right? So I'm going to hold on to your weapon right quick, okay?
Yep. Go ahead. Just take the whole holster off. It's one of them.
QRS.
I got it.
Sergeant Burke and one of his detectives will come and speak to you, all right?
It's astonishing that a law enforcement officer would engage in such a reckless act as stealing $900. Although the officer eventually admitted to his wrongdoing, it was too little, too late.
So, just chill out, relax. Do you need anything?
No, I just want to apologize to everyone. I say, man, one of these things, dude. And I'm sorry.
I hear, brother. Anything to drink or anything, man?
No. Just want to say I'm sorry.
Gotcha, brother. Well, we're gonna walk out of here and close the door, okay, until they get here, okay, buddy?
All right. Let me know if you need anything, all right?
I'm good, Sarge. I appreciate it.
The police department launched an internal investigation and ultimately found Chapman guilty of embezzlement. He was charged with 1 count of embezzlement, arrested, and placed on unpaid leave. However, just a day after his arrest, he resigned from his position. When it comes to upholding the law, no one is exempted, not even those who made it.
I'm gonna walk over there, and you're not gonna do anything about it.
Yeah,
Okay?
because you have these guys right here stopping.
On November 13th, 2023, Mr. Free received a call from the FAA's Northwest Mountain Regional Office in Washington regarding complaints about the rude behavior of federal employees.
No. Okay.
What are you taking pictures of?
Are you worried about it?
dumpster? Yeah, I'm making contact right now. Excuse me?
Why are you worried about that?
Because I do security. This is all federal property. You can't be on federal property unless you have an appointment.
Towards the generators, and probably going to try and catch
Excuse me?
him on this
How
side.
confident of that are you?
I'm pretty confident of that.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Oh, he's talking to the shot right now.
Willing to make you a bet on that?
You, why are you on federal property?
Why would I explain that to you?
Because you're not supposed to be on federal property unless you have a reason to be on federal property.
When he arrived, it was clear that his visit was unscheduled. What happened next will make you question the professionalism of the staff.
Really?
Or you have a proper identification.
So are you asking for my identification?
Yes, sir. Do you have any identification?
I don't.
That's fine.
My name's Gandalf.
That's fine. And where did you park at, sir?
What's that?
Where did you park at?
I actually skydived in.
Really?
Did a halo jump. It's a little chilly up at 40,000.
It is pretty cold out
It
there.
is really cold up at 40,000.
Can I walk you off federal property? I'm not trying to be rude.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna politely decline that request.
When Free declined to reveal his identity, he was asked to leave the premises. Instead of complying, he stayed put and called FPS.
I have to ask you to leave, otherwise
I totally understand you have to ask me. I'm sure that's probably in your policy manual or something.
It
but
is.
I'm gonna deny the request politely. If you want to, call maybe FPS.
Oh, you know that.
Probably want to give them a jingle.
Lobby loading up.
Go ahead.
Call FPS.
All right, great. Well, it will be hard to miss me. I am in a cleverly disguised orange and black mixed colored jacket.
You do blend in very well today, sir.
Mr. Free confidently bet that even if the authorities arrived, they would end up leaving before he did.
I'm gonna make a quick bet with you guys, though, that even if they do by some chance show up, that they'll leave before I do.
Oh, they would be here.
Yeah,
They're en route.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make a quick bet, though. They're gonna leave before I do. Any takers?
I'm not a betting man.
Not a betting man?
No, I got too many kids to feed.
Oh, fair enough. Yep. Fair enough. I can appreciate that. Oh, hey, that was fast. That was fast. Is there a PRO on site, by the way? Is there a PRO on site?
As the other officer, named Michael, arrived, surprisingly, they seemed very close.
Well. How are you doing?
Pretty good. How are you,
What
man?
are you doing up here all the way
I
from
knew
Portland?
it was going to be you. How are you, man?
Good. How about you, 1523?
Pretty good.
Or do you just prefer Michael?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Michael's fine.
He asked the security officer to grant him access to the building, stating that public buildings like this one typically don't require a specific process for entry, and that he had every right to enter.
I don't know which one you're with. I mean, like I said, like I told you before, I'm not going to stop you from
Well, I know there's,
so.
honestly, I know I'm not going to get any problem with you, Michael. So I'm with Inland Auditing Media.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, I mean,
Good to see you, man.
Nice to see you, man.
Yeah, no, that's great. I'm Gandalf, by the way.
Carlos.
Yep.
No, we haven't dealt. I'm a dog handler, so I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Fair enough. How's 1414 doing?
He's good. Yeah,
He's a bit of a rigid man.
Yeah, but he's all right. He's all right.
No, he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he's good.
Did I catch him on a bad day?
No, I think you were his first minute auditor, and I was letting him take it at first.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
He's good. You know, he. You know what? I think it helped.
This statement raises a significant concern. Will the audit be conducted to highlight good practices, or is it set to uncover troubling revelations?
You know what? I think it helped. I think things like this help police just to be involved in something like this and get to know exactly what we're supposed to do and stuff like that. So
yeah, well, and in the long stream effect, or the downstream effect rather, is that there are many things. I don't know if you guys have.
Sun's getting me in the eyes.
Oh, sure, yeah, you bet. If you guys have seen the kind of journalism I practice, I mean, I get tips and leads all the time that actually do take me to places. One of the things I'm getting ready to do here is a FOIA, and I cannot tell you how many times now I've caught some sort of a bad practice, going on. And the good thing about catching those is, as we know, not all police officers, whether they're federal, state, county, city, they're not all bad. There's plenty of good police officers out there. The worst thing to you guys is a crappy police officer, right?
When he requested to make a FOIA request, he was directed to the FAA website. This raised concerns about the accessibility of official information.
So I need to see if I can get a PRO, or I can go through, it's fine, but I just need to get a FOIA document if I could.
That's fine. Yeah, we just need to see if we can get him what he needs.
Just go on the FAA website. You're not coming in.
Why not?
Just go on the FAA website.
How come I'm not coming in?
Because who are you here to see?
I'm here to do a Freedom of Information Act request.
Who are you here to see them?
Whoever the PRO is.
Public relations
Well,
officer.
see, here's the problem.
Since the public relations officer who had access to the necessary information was absent, it was later revealed that this impeded the process.
Get him the information for the person that he needs to see. So let's look at who the public relations. So is there a public relations office here? Okay.
Yes, but no.
But they're not here.
Correct.
All right.
There's only so like when someone comes in for airplane license, you don't walk in. You make an appointment with FSDO. FSDO makes sure they're here, and they marry up and get their stuff. So if he wants to see the PAO, he makes an appointment. They know that they make it agree on a time. They both show up at the same time. Otherwise, everyone works from home.
Hey,
They're only here when
I'll change it up.
We need to get the information. Who's the name of the PIO?
Who's the PAO? Yeah.
That's the way it's
Get him
going.
the information.
Well, there's Bill Meyer. I'm the security guy.
I need to get the PAO's information. Name and contact information.
And also, I am going to come inside.
Mr. Free was determined to enter the building, and the situation escalated when the security officer requested his reference and identification. The security officer neither fully granted nor completely denied him access, creating a tense standoff.
I'm absolutely going through that.
Good for you.
So let's get that process going, okay?
No.
Why not? Are you denying me access to the building?
Who are you here to see?
I'm not going to tell you that. Are you denying me access to the building?
So, see, it's appointment only. It's escort only.
Fart. I'm going to make this real clear to you. Are you going to deny me access or not?
All right, what are you? Are you my dad?
Are you denying me access or not?
I'm
You're
not-
the
I'm
security
not saying
person.
anything.
I'm
What
coming
I'm
into the
saying
building, or
is-
you're going to deny me. Which one are you doing?
You have to be escorted.
I'm
So
not
wherever
concerned
you
with
go
what the
past
rules
that-
are. What I'm concerned with is I'm going in my building. It's mine.
Yeah? Who's your escort?
I don't really care. You can find whoever you want. Find the janitor.
I'm not here to find an escort for you. You're
I'm not here
tell me
to
who
be
your
told
escort-
that I can't come into my building. So either you're going to deny me access to my building or you're going to let me inside. You need to figure it out, Far. Are you going to process me or
So,
not?
let me get this straight. You're telling me what I need to do? Good for you.
So are you going to prevent me from going in or not?
He needs to be processed in.
Perfect. Welcome to the FAA. Do you have a photo ID?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I'm not going to show you ID.
perfect. Do you have any weapons or explosives?
No.
Mr. Free received assurances from a helpful staff member regarding access and information. The staff member provided him with a sticky notepad to help him compile all the necessary details.
It was going to be, but this person is going to be able to give you the information you need. She is like one of the executive managers here.
Oh, okay.
I've dealt with her. She's very nice, so she'll be able to point you in the right direction for FAA, who the PAO is,
That's
and
awesome.
how to do a FOIA request.
Yeah.
Go ahead and sign it for me.
Yeah, you bet.
If you have something to write her information down, I'll give it to you.
You know what I'll do?
Put it on a sticky note for you.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
All right, it's 10 o'clock.
Thank you. I was just looking for that. Is that my badge?
Yes,
Okay.
write the number down.
Oh, sure. Whoa, Far. Think about what you're saying, dude. They're federal law enforcement officers that actually know what they're talking about. You need to stay in your lane.
You really do, Spark.
You got
not
it?
point at me.
I will point at you. What are you going to do about it?
He can point all he wants, Spark. Dude. If I need to talk to Jerry, I will. But you gotta cut it out at this point, man. I'm telling you, right now, on a contract standpoint, you gotta stop. You gotta go to the loading dock, whatever you need to do. You need to go on a patrol, but you can't be here, okay?
Officer Farr continued to block Mr. Free from entering the building. Mr. Free pointedly instructed him to stay in his assigned role. Officer Michael intervened to defuse the situation and directed the security officer away.
Acquaintance. We are definitely acquaintances.
Okay.
Yeah. Met him down in Portland. Really nice guy. Really great officer.
Got a lot of training.
He does. Carlos just met him today. Really squared away guy.
So this is all where it goes left. This is the
Here, Mr. Free encountered another employee named William. He explained the situation regarding the security officer's behavior, noting that the officer was simply following his duty orders. Mr. Free then mentioned his connections with FPS officers to emphasize his familiarity with the procedures.
Look at this. You know, one of the shames of the lockdowns and everything that has come from that has been the lack of access to art. Truly. If you look at the agencies that like
You mean in general, or are you talking like
yeah, in
federal
general.
buildings?
No, like I mean, state, county, city levels. It's really surprising. If you go to the city of Lakewood and you go into their city hall, be prepared, sir. The art is epic.
Okay.
And they have
local
that
artists, or they just
local artists. Yeah, that huge, massive, like I'd say 6 foot by 6 foot oil paintings.
yeah.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But then for 2.5, 3 years, completely locked down, didn't have access to it.
Mr. Free did not indicate any intention to take legal action on the matter. Instead, he encouraged his viewers to share their opinions about Officer Michael and Officer Carlos. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Please consider showing your support by liking this video and make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these. Also, if you enjoyed this video, check out the next video here.